Hello again. Let's talk about Kabalevsky's Concerto No. 1, but the second movement today. This movement is infused with Russian longing and pain. If you have a chance to hear Daniel Shafran's rendition, it's really beautiful. I also love Yo-Yo Ma's. Very, very different renditions. But Shafran, you really feel that Russian longing. This movement was dedicated to the fallen Russian soldiers in World Wars I and II by Kabalevsky. The melody is in B major, initially in major key, but is based on a melancholy Russian folk song. Here. If to play this on a D is the greatest option for me. I feel like it doesn't really cut through the orchestra, but you can try both ways. It's always best to have sort of plan B in case the beautiful color you produce at home at the studio is not practical for a concert stage. So I usually try, if there's a suspicion that it's not going to cut through, I practice both ways, the beautiful way and the projecting way. So. A little bit of a schmear there is definitely beautiful, I think. It's not cheap. And then... again, this shift is very expressive. Kind of have to practice the shifts over and over again. It's not something that can just happen. I like crossing the strings here. Here I like to shift on the A string. But never the same thing twice. And then again, play very close to the bridge and save your bow. When you play the cadenza, it's a theatrical event. In my opinion, you have to be the master of your time. Make the audience wait for you. Don't be in a rush to just play the notes. Be sure that your first G matches the second G. Be sure also you're hearing, it's sort of like when you hear a pianist play this. Each note in each note in this triplet should be heard, the lower voice and the upper voice. And then I usually put words to quintuplets and septuplets. In the cadenza, when you have the 7 notes per group, I like thinking of them as 5 plus 2. This goes against the printed slurs to avoid distortion of the tempo. So instead of which sounds a little distorted, I like to think of it as and I don't know if you heard any difference, but I was definitely thinking of the first group as a group of 5. But played with printed slurs. So another way of saying it is you can give a little bit of weight to the penultimate 8th, which is in the first bar, G. This one, here it's a B. And here you can really be theatrical and keep that fermata. And then show that it's minor by bringing out the E flat and the E flat on the bottom. And then pay attention to the dynamics. Here you will have to save your bow. So be sure you're not using the whole bow and you don't have enough room for the G sharp. Here you can gliss a little bit between the G sharp and the F sharp. Take a bit of a breath there. And here we are relaxing back into the recap. A little glissando there. The Russian folk melodies are imbued with melancholy, longing, and sadness, and you have to add a little bit by using those audible shifts sometimes, I think. Anyway, have fun with it, and thank you for watching.